Okay, guys, gotta mention this real quick because this kind of irks me here, especially here in Duval County. And since I just got done helping my team complete history with the Rivercity Commandos finishing a three-peat, it's kind of funny that here it is that we did make history and we're still getting other guys, guys who we played with, played against, still not obviously getting credit. As far as making something happen like that. Three championships in a row in the semi-pro level, especially here in the state of Florida. Two, and obviously, especially here in Jacksonville. When if you really want to get back into history when it comes to semi-pro in Jacksonville, and I know Torres said this real well too about a few weeks ago, too. Like when but really before the Jaguars got started, winning semi-pro teams were very dominant here in Jacksonville, Florida. So I don't know what happened. I see it kind of like really when I started in 2008, and then from there on out, just multiple teams here in Jacksonville who always talk about trying to do the right thing, but when it comes down to it, you really sit back and think about it, and the older guys that I played with or played against in years past, they understand this. It's not really so much teams, the new teams popping up, there's so much the same players year after year, that just keep on continue to fight, argue, and bicker, the whole ego and pride year after year. I know I had sent an invite to a lot of people for the championship game on Facebook, and the thing that really kind of, really ticked me off too was seeing something that somebody I played with a few years ago who was talking about that Commandos didn't play anybody and whatnot. You talk about, oh, you're in that league with only 4 teams. And I just shut him down. I was like, wait a minute now. You're talking about something 2 years old. And on top of that, this league has grown pretty much. So when I've been sitting back and observing the Commandos until I started to say, forget it, I'm just going to join this team this season. So, it's a funny thing that I said to Coach Steve, first day out of my mouth when I met to meet him up today to, get ready for my turning the money for my rain money was, well, I guess I now get to be a part of the, the hate from here on out too. And again, something that we were mentioning too today is like I don't know why guys would want to play for these teams, and not so much here in Jacksonville, but they'll go to maybe a different county to go play for a team. And if you really sit back and pay attention, especially in social media, he has sent the invite to guys as far as like, hey, come on over. I don't know, what. That's when your own pride and ego pretty much stops you. It's really not the team, not the organization, not the coaches, not the players. When you get the invite and they say, hey, come on over and join us, and then you're still, talking back behind the back, you got to look at yourself. I'm sorry, point blank. It's like, how long are you going to keep on playing, at this level? And that's something that, I know Steve mentioned it to me, Torres mentioned it to me too, Sean mentioned it to me before I even came on over. Yeah, man, how am I going to keep on going? Because, when it comes down to it, no matter what level, I don't care if it's pro, college, high school, semi-pro, isn't it all about winning a championship? Something you got to sit back and think about it. And, again, the guys that I played with in years past, they understand to the young Commandos, hey, enjoy these times right now. We got something really good going up to, and I know that because, like I mentioned earlier in past videos, Steve had mentioned this to me before you guys got your first championship 2 years ago. And I already saw it because I had seen some of the games and whatnot. No disrespect to the last 2 years, to the Commandos champions, the last 2 years, but this year, talking about loaded with talent, and, to be honest with you, it's just only going to get better from here on out. And not saying that to brag, because guys are just there's some guys going to just finally sit back and say, you know what, forget this. I'm tired of getting beat up. I'm tired listening to the same old year after year. And again, I'm not disrespecting teams that I played with in years past. It's all a growing process for me. I'll be honest with you, I thought they were the right teams. It was really never the organization as so much as it was the players. So I'm not going to take anything away from those past teams that I played with. I know it's also another funny thing. It's not really also teams outside of Jacksonville really talking bad on the Commandos. The only thing you hear is like, wow, you guys got a good organization. When you win 3 straight in a row, you got to do something right. I don't care what level it is. Shoot, even if you win 1 or 2 in a row, you're doing something right. And I mentioned before, as far as the San Antonio Spurs and New England Patriots, why they're always going to be in it year after year is because of the structure. We can talk about these top players, whether it be the quarterbacks or, centers or point guards or guards, whatever, quarterbacks, offensive line, defensive line when it comes to football. When it comes boiled down to it, the structure from top to bottom is just right to have you in it year after year. So, with this organization, with the Commandos, the structure's been set. And I know this, as far as more guys coming over for the next few seasons and playing with Ray this year, I already know they got a handful of guys from UPS that are going to want to give it a shot. And I say welcome you, come on over. For guys that I played with personally in years past, I say the same thing. Come on over. Obviously, when it comes down to it, it's going to be Coach Steve's call as far as you're going to be able to fit the program. So, no matter, I'm going to keep on sending invites in too. And I don't want the same thing. What would have happened to me or, for example, Jesse? We keep on playing for so many teams, or year after year, we're getting beat up when guys quitting. But here you are, we're still sticking around too, getting beat up. Come on over when it's done right. That's my invitation. So, I said I wasn't going to mention anything as far as, making more videos, but I should have known that pretty much, and I did, stepping into the Commando side. But I have no problem backing up what these guys have done the right way the last, now 3 years. So just want to get my own little intake, and I'll talk to you guys later.